Honey, I'm hot. No! How could you? Well, I'm at work trying to bust my ass off to provide for us, our family, our children. You're in bed with Ken Carnegie? Oh, I get it. You like the tentacles, don't you? Well, I'm sorry that I'm full human and not half ghoul. He eats people, you know. I should have listened to my boys. They told me you were a bop, but I didn't listen. Well, no more. That's it. I'm leaving you. And I'm taking our children too. I forgot my copy of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Modern dating. It sucks. And don't get it misconstrued. Despite what many seem to believe, there's actually a plethora of reasons that all contribute to the culmination of the modern dating landscape. Out of all the men, 40% of dudes are pretending to be scared of women purely out of fear of rejection, so they don't even try. 40% are legitimately scared of women, and which, although not confirmed, I believe comes as a result after crossing that threshold of being above silver in League of Legends and owning 10 or more skins. 15% of you guys are just straight gooners. Yes, I am talking about you. And that leaves just 5% of dudes actually seeking some form of 3D romance. And yes, I did just specify 3D romance. Having 500 hours in Nekapara does not count. And as for the ladies, well, put it like this. You know when the weekend finally rolls around and all you've been thinking about all week is kicking back, relaxing and playing some games? But then you open Steam and you see your massive game library as well as backlog of games that's constantly growing, and after spending more time deciding what to play rather than actually playing anything, you ultimately just end up saying f it and decide to watch Big Time Rush clips instead. Yeah, majority of women are pretty much in that state constantly. And maybe they do finally decide to sit down and play Ghost of Tsushima, but when they open up Steam, all they see is Assassin's Creed Shadows and a whole bunch of other Ubisoft titles. But as I said, there's still a little more to it, and that's including, but certainly not limited to, dating apps replacing organic connection, social media decline in real-life social spaces, work-life social media, creating economic instability, TikTok dating advice. Oh, and my personal favorite, the fear of vulnerability, which turns dating into a lengthy game of who can better pretend they're actually not all that into the person they're going out with. Okay, yap session done. Pretty much all of that is to say that modern dating equals boo, effort, too much work. Who wants to spend all of that time and effort, especially when the new Black Ops 6 Season 5 Battle Pass just dropped? Who needs girls when I've got Travis Scott Fortnite skin? And hey, the only ussy I need is some of that Garth ussy. Wait, since when are we talking about me? I'm not bitch. What? No, seriously, I've got plenty of huzz. I'm not Stop playing that stupid title card! I already told you guys, I'm not I may have not been totally honest with you guys. Truth be told, I may currently be bitchless. But it's not my fault. I don't have the time. I mean, Battlefield 6 beta just dropped and it's actually good. And I mean, dating's also hard. And I don't like doing hard things. They're hard. Man, if only there was some kind of tool that made hard things easier and take up way less time. GPT-5, meant to be the smartest, most advanced AI model yet. The possibilities of the things you could do, the things you could achieve with this are seemingly limitless. With the power of GPT-5 at our fingertips, we could change the world.
Excellent.
Dating is hard. Pfft, who said that? Quite frankly, dating has never been easier. And so much so that I don't just have one chickie babe now. Oh, no, no, no. I have 5 chickie babes. A whole harem, if you will. And before you try to judge me, ask yourself this. Have you ever had 5 chickie babes? I'll be honest, I tried to do this once before with GPT-4, but look at the crap it gave me. You see the issue, right? They're all actual girls when I specifically prompted for them to be femboys. Whatever, I'm past all that. Maybe the whole femboy thing was just a phase or something. I don't know. So now allow me to present to you guys my brand new anime harem. First girl we have is Lillia-Chan, who was aptly named after my first and only true love. Harems are delicate, you can't play favorites, and besides, why would you want to tie yourself down to one of them and forever lose out on all the other girls? But that being said, if I were to eventually settle down and make one of them my best girl, my forever waifu, it would be Lillia-Chan. Next girl is Bu-Chan, named appropriately after some ghost pre-workout, and embodies that sense of rush and excitement you get after downing a triple dry scoop of pre, and you've now got 15 minutes until you start hearing colors and seeing sounds. Bu-Chan is always finding herself seemingly competing with Lillia-Chan in just about everything. And while they don't appear to get along all too well on the surface, Bu-Chan actually has a great deal of admiration for Lillia-Chan and has even admitted to finding her both beautiful and intelligent, going so far as self-declaring them to be eternal rivals. Our third girl here is Rom-Chan, because what's a harem without a short blue-haired potential love interest that we all know will never actually end up as the best girl? And why can't Rom-Chan be best girl? Well, how can you be best girl when you're not even a girl? That's right, people. Rom-Chan is our very own femboy. Yeah, I said I no longer wanted a harem of 5 femboys. Every man still needs at least one femboy on his roster, though. Rom-Chan is both loud and eccentric, unlike his distant cousins, Rem and Ram, who are far more reserved. Ooh, now here's a spicy one. Fent-Chan, Lillia-Chan's twin sister. And although twins, they couldn't be any more different. Almost as though to intentionally juxtapose Lilia's gentle, approachable aura, Fent-Chan exudes mysterious, potentially dangerous energy. And that's how she got the name Fent-Chan, because just like some good old fentanyl, she's dangerous for you. And last, but certainly not least, to round up the meat god harem, we have Lolly-Chan. Wait. Before you say anything, she is actually the oldest of the bunch. She's 37 years old. Can you believe that? I mean, hey, I like 'em older. What can I say? So you might be thinking, what are some of the benefits of having an AI harem? Well, for starters, they can't forget it's my birthday when they're programmed to think that every day is my birthday. Same goes for all of them bringing me chocolates every day, because they're programmed to believe that every day is Valentine's Day, and at 1 p.m. every day, one of the girls spoon feeds me beans. I'll tell you what though, guys, you wouldn't believe how exhausting it actually is to constantly have to entertain and tolerate 5 insanely horny girls who are persistently trying to you. You know, everyone thinks having a harem is all sunshine and rainbows, and I used to think like that too. But I'm telling you, it's a lot of work. Like, just the other day, I had to stop playing League and instead take them to the park for their walkies. Walkies is the only thing that will calm their innate yearning for And sometimes the girls get into these fights with each other and, surprise, surprise, I again have to stop playing League and go sort it out. But I guess it's worth it, because at least with artificially created women, you don't have to worry about trivial matters like trust, loyalty, and commitment. No, not when I've gone ahead now and have officially programmed Lillia-Chan to be my waifu. Yeah, having a harem was great and all, but like I said, it was a little too exhausting for me. And besides, I guess I've always liked the idea of having just one girl of wanting to commit to. And remember, she's still AI, so we get to do all the fun couple stuff without all the crap that comes along with couple stuff traditionally. There's no sleepless nights of pillow tossing, wondering if she'll text me back or not. I just tell her what to say, and she says it. On our dates, we can go just about anywhere, and considering her knowledge base is backed up by the entire internet, there's never a dull moment and always something to talk about.
Why no, Lillia-Chan. I had no idea that Chief Keef made love salsa at only the age of 16. Gosh, you're so smart and funny.
And just to think, not all that long ago, I too was like you, playing visual novels for 20 hours a day in hopes of feeling some form of connection. And thanks to the power of AI and GPT-5, I've now got a beautiful waifu, always at home, eagerly waiting for me to come back home from a long days of work.
Lillia-Chan, I'm hot. What? No, Lillia-Chan! What is Rent-A-Girlfriend author Reiji Miyajima doing in our house? I trusted you. I thought you were different. And you, Reiji, what's Mizuhara gonna say about this? What, is this some sort of payback for what she did on chapter 385? You know what? Screw this! I'm done with women. I'm done with love. I'm sick and tired of always feeling on the edge like this. I'm going to happily spend the rest of my life, me alone, just together with my Pringlucy. I wish the both of you a nice and happy life. Oh, and by the way, Reiji, Rent-A-Girlfriend f***ing sucks.
I don't get it. I built the perfect partner. I even programmed them to tell me when I'm on league that I'm playing well even when I entered my lane and am feeding my ass off. And yet somehow, my best girl, the one I chose above all the other girls, she still found someone better. It's absurd! But still, I can't help but feel like maybe that's the point? Just hear me out. Relationships aren't supposed to be perfect simulations, like a 200% completion crash bash tool assisted speedrun, and the goal shouldn't be in finding someone who never disagrees or never makes mistakes. Cause come on, that's ridiculous. Are you looking for a partner or are you looking for self? No one's perfect, and we've all got flaws, but that's also what makes relationships exciting. It's in choosing a person, fully aware of their flaws, and deciding they're worth the time and effort anyway. And much like how it felt back when you decided to main your first ever champ on League, trust isn't built from a ChatGPT prompt, it's grown from all your shared experiences, both the good and the bad. And love isn't about eliminating risk as though it were the weekly target in Gantz. It's about embracing it, and knowing that choosing to let yourself become vulnerable, to openly love another, despite the pain and heartbreak it could very well cause you, is the very thing that makes it so damn valuable. And yeah, sometimes it will be a /FF at 20 and go next, but when it works, when you finally find that one person who meets you in that same space of humor, trust, and interests, well, besides for casting fireballs on Mage Arena, that's honestly the closest thing we've got to real life magic. Sure, spending 5 minutes to make an entire harem of AI girls is easy, but after that, where's the challenge? All of us need some form of challenge or else we get bored. It's in our nature. That's why you see just about every high-ranked League streamer eventually get tired of smurfing and decide to do the whole 5-roll challenger thing. It's why we've gotten to a point where there are people doing insane things, like speedrunning the entirety of Super Mario 64 while blindfolded, or beating Dark Souls 3, all while using bananas as controllers. Doing things that are hard, but they're also so damn rewarding. And nothing is more rewarding, whether it be in romance, hobbies, or career, than putting yourself out there and taking a chance on something. Something that despite the challenge, despite all the risk, you still look at it and believe that all of it, the time, commitment, and effort, will all be worth it.
What a day. Honey, I'm home. Oh, come on!